Hello, I'm going to do my best to get my point across in this video without a mental script, which is what I usually have in all my other videos, because I want to come off as genuine as I possibly can, which I don't think I do in my other videos. Anyways, as the title of the video suggests, or if you need it made clear to you, I've had my autism diagnosis. It was 2 weeks ago. I didn't go anywhere, it was right here. I had my assessment and I met all 4 of the diagnostic criteria, so I am an autistic person. I was in two minds as to whether or not to make this video or tell anybody, really, but I'm trying to live vulnerably at the moment, or from now on, or whatever, and what could be more vulnerable than sitting with wet hair and telling people your personal business? So there we are. I am an autistic person. I've always been an autistic person. I am 41, if you didn't know. I'm going to be 42 in January. So what else can we talk about in this video? If you yourself are going to have the assessment, one thing I'd say prepare yourself for is the forms you have to fill in, where you just have to give a lot of detail about all the ways that the autism that you think you may have has affected your life, and that's rough, man. Especially, you may have had a happy life, but you just haven't had this diagnosis. But for me, it's definitely been majorly challenging, and having to go through in detail from birth to current day about how this has affected your life, it's pretty rough, man. I had to take a break and come back on a second day and finish it off. But and then at the end they ask you to summarize, and it's like, Jesus Christ, please don't make me go through this again. And then the assessment itself, which I got done through Psychiatry UK, so there you go. They were pretty good to me, actually. A little quick backstory. I initially got referred in March 2025. That's another good thing we could talk about, is the time scale. But March 2025, and then approaching 18 months later, something like that, which I think is now, actually, but nearly a year and a half later, I called them up because I was just so curious as to how things were going, and I asked them, and they couldn't find me. So something had happened, and I had to get my GP to resend the original email, and then I was in their computer when I asked them again. And what happened then? Well, they very kindly backdated me, so everything moved so quick after that little tumultuous period. Anyways, so there was that, and then I had the assessment, and it was with 2 very nice ladies, and you basically have to go through everything again, actually talking to somebody, so that could be quite awkward. Prepare yourself for that. And then they go away at the end and deliberate, and kind of funny thing, I suppose, is that I thought, oh my god, I've been too normal. I've been too normal in this. They're not gonna. I've sabotaged myself or whatever, and I've been going through a hard time lately, and it's like, I don't know, maybe because I'm in such a low place, I haven't been going off on enough tangents like I usually do, or I was getting ready to tell them a bunch of stuff when they came back, like, look, I rubbed my feet together, kind of esoteric wrestling facts, whatever. But no, they went away for a really short amount of time, and then they came back and said, yeah, you meet the criteria, you meet all diagnostic criteria. And I was like, really? I felt like I was being really normal. But there we are, really. I don't really know if there's anything else left to talk about. I mean, I've been banging on for nearly 5 minutes. Isn't that enough for you? Are you not entertained? Yeah, I'm an autistic person. There you go.